Oh, there you go, sweetie. Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. It is unbelievably cold out here. For you guys that live in a warmer climate, you don't understand. It is 2 degrees Fahrenheit. With the wind chill, it's minus 17. And I'm kind of bummed because, have you guys ever seen one of these? This is actually an icicle right here. And I actually had left it because it was all the way up there and it was almost down to the ground, and overnight it must have broke off. I was kind of bummed out because I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest icicle. Anyways, these form down here. It is absolutely crazy cold out here. I am going to get inside and work on some animals. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. Let's push all our problems aside today and have an amazing time. Go ahead down in the comments and let me know what the temperature is where you guys are. Maybe that'll make me feel a little bit better. While you're down there, can you smash that like button? Let's go ahead and get inside and get things started. So I got the day started by checking all of the pythons that we put in yesterday, and we had a whole bunch of ball pythons locked up. So it's pretty exciting. I don't want to bother too many of them, but I definitely want to show you what it looks like. You can see this male Enchi pin banana here is locked up with this Winner, which is actually just a cinnamon pinstripe and spider. And you can see that's basically what a python breeding is right there. I mean, you know, basically you just have that male is just wrapping his tail around, and it's not really that exciting. That's basically as exciting as it gets. And that male will stay that way from anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, all the way up to sometimes to 24 hours. So it just depends on the male. But what we'll do with this guy is we'll let him finish breeding, and then we'll give him a day off before he goes in with another female. It kind of just helps him regenerate the sperm and so on like that. So anyways, great way to start the season off. Again, I think we had about 20 males looked up today, so it's a good way to start the day. So next up on my things I need to do is actually clean Daisy and Lucy. We are actually feeding later today, and I don't normally do that. I don't normally want to clean them and then feed them later in the day, but I figure if I can clean them now and give them maybe 5 or 6 hours in between before I feed them, they should be okay. It's just that their cages got so destroyed. We cleaned them the other day, and they're just so dirty. I just don't like feeding them when it's really dirty. I mean, you can see Lucy peed all over the place. Daisy just shed out. They look a wreck, so we're just going to go ahead and clean their cage. But that being said, I still don't feel really great, so I'm going to do it with the least amount of drama as possible. I'm literally just going to transfer them from their cages into the middle cage as a holding cage. That way we're not even putting them in a smaller cage, which sometimes you have to struggle with. I think this will be the easiest way, and right now I don't feel like chasing around big snakes. But that being said, take a look at this. I just think this is freaking awesome. I mean, every time I see RJ up on this, I just get like this feeling in my heart that just explodes. I mean, he is such a cool one. What's the matter, RJ? Just hang out. Don't worry, bud. You okay? And I've tried to catch him climbing up there on like GoPros and stuff like that, and I just can't catch it yet. I just think it would be really amazing to see how he gets up there missing the leg like that, but he is such an amazing animal. RJ, you're okay, buddy. You just hang out there, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and clean Lucy and Daisy. All right, so guys, I have not really cleaned her this way, but this just gives you an idea. If you're keeping big snakes, I mean, this is what a big snake cage can look like in just a few days. I mean, she was just clean, and she's a wreck again. But that's just part of keeping big snakes. What we're going to try to do, because I'm not feeling that great, is that I'm going to try to get Lucy to just go up into this cage. I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. If it works out good, I may start doing this all the time. Lucy, you going to cooperate with me today? You okay, girl? Come on, girl. It's okay. Oh my gosh, she's going to be full of pee, too. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so bad. Right, like this. All over. Oh.
Squeezing off of her belly. That's so gross.
See, that's what happened. She literally peed right where she was, and then as I was putting her in here, the pee was just kind of, oh, this is so gross, and my hands are so stinky. But I gotta be honest with you, that was a really easy way to clean Lucy. I mean, you hardly have to touch her. You just have to pick her up to get her kind of going in the other cage. I really like this. But again, I think that we won't do this a lot because I do want her to continue to be used to being handled. On a day like today where I don't have a ton of energy, I think this was the smartest choice. We're gonna try to get this cleaned up and then we'll get her back. And I know Daisy will be much easier, but I'm gonna do the same thing with Daisy. I'll take her, I'll put her in the holding cage, and then we'll get this. Because like I said, I have very little energy. But anyways, that worked out pretty well. All right, so, cage, good job, Mary. Cage is beautifully clean. Now I think that this is the harder part here. Somehow I've got to get Lucy out of this cage with a very little amount of space over there, and she definitely does not look happy at all. Wonder how this is gonna go. It's okay. Oh. It's okay, sweetheart. You're all right. I'll get her. I'll just kind of have her kind of the third of her body hold. You guys push this back in, and then I can push her down. Does that sound good? All right. Could possibly go wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, girl. Oh, nope. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You're all right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. All right. Okay. Push it in. Okay, so that worked. It wasn't exactly the smoothest thing, and I definitely smell like pee, but overall it was pretty easy and I didn't have to struggle with her too much, so that was definitely a way to go. I think we're gonna clean up this middle cage really quick, and then we'll go ahead and put Daisy in there. So I just heard that Eric has a pretty serious snake bite, so let's go check this out. I hope he's gonna be okay. You all right?
Dang, I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh.
Is this a coral or a Pueblan? I don't know.
What are we gonna do? Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic.
Trying to stay calm.
Oh my God.
I can't even give you a thumbs up on the camera right now.
Can you believe this is one awesome snake? Look at this. It's a little Pueblo milk snake, and it is literally trying to eat his finger. I mean,
He's got a lot of heart.
that thing is so adorable.
Jeez. He just will not let go. What am I have to do? The warm water trick or what?
I have to let it eat your finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me know when he's finished, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know, yeah.
Be safe. So Daisy is obviously much easier than Lucy, just from the standpoint that you don't have to worry about getting bitten, really. Lucy was definitely in a little bit of a cantankerous mood, to say the least, whereas Daisy is always good. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, sweetie. Oh, there you go. Just go in there, sweetie. There you go, sweetie. She's fine now. She'll go. There you go. You can certainly tell that we have to soak these girls because it is so cold outside that the furnace is running all the time, just drying the air out. So we always have a little bit of an issue with Daisy shedding anyways, and it's super dry in here now. So definitely have to get the humidity up for her and get her into a soak. But first I want to feed her. So we'll feed her today and then we'll soak her in a couple days. But regardless, this is a pretty good technique. I mean, it's definitely a lot less energy messing with her that way. So all right, just clean her up and get her back. Then we'll give them again 4 or 5 hours to kind of relax and settle in before we offer food. All that's left is to get Daisy back in her cage. Daisy, you ready, girl? Come on, sweetheart. Up you go. Up you go. Good job, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so that's good. So we are done with cleaning the snakes. Pretty much no drama, no extra energy, which was good for me. And we are just going to leave them alone for a little while. I'll do a bunch of other things. And then later on, we're going to feed the big snakes. I always love feeding the big snakes. So it's going to be absolutely epic. Have some rabbits thawing out now. That should be ready anytime. And then the fun will begin a little later this afternoon. So today is the last day that I will see my crew before we're off to Mexico. Eric, are you going to behave while I'm gone?
I don't know. I'm thinking some beach balls, maybe some flip-flops, chilling in RJ's pond, margaritas.
This is what I have to put up with. Jessica, I'm going to need at least one responsible adult here.
We'll keep everyone in line.
Yes, Jessica. If you guys have any questions, anything you could absolutely think, you can just contact Jessica this week. She is happy to help in any way. I'll put her cell phone down in the description. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. They're going to be completely fine. That's the one thing, again, I've said this a million times. This is my favorite crew I've ever had. They're very responsible. Even Lori, and this will take high praise of this. Lori even said last night, she's like, we don't really have anything to worry about with this cruise because Lori is usually the one that's the most skeptical. So I'm sure everything's going to be fine. But I am going to miss my animals. I'm going to miss my crew. But hey, we're going to have a great time down in Mexico. Remember yesterday when I showed you that really pretty yellow sunrise male and I said, hopefully he's going to be a good breeder? Well, take a look real quick. Oh my God, that's so exciting. So we are gonna go ahead and feed the big snakes now. We're gonna start with Daisy and give her a meal because she skipped last time because she was in shed. So let's see what she'll do. Go, girl. There you go. Oh. There you go. Good job, girl. Woohoo! I love it. She was definitely in line for a meal because, again, she skipped last time, so she was in shed. Probably going to give her a couple rabbits today just to kind of really beef her up. All right, so Daisy definitely crushed that rabbit. We're going to give her one more, and then we're going to move on to Lucy. And Kelsey is going to do the honors of feeding. Enjoy. She's definitely a hungry girl. Oh, oh. There you go, sweetie. Oh. What a weird one, huh? She kind of, sometimes they get so excited they just kind of go all over the place. And that's honestly when I've been bit in the past by big snakes. It's just like that, but with a really big lunge, when they just literally miss the rabbit because they get kind of psyched out, and they go and they sometimes accidentally hit you in the hand or arm or something like that. So it's never intentional, but those are the worst bites by far. We're gonna go ahead and let Daisy finish up, and then we're gonna feed Lucy. So we're up on Lucy. She's always excited, and trust me, she is ready to go. Oh, be careful on this one. Woo. Oh yeah. She was
I felt that one.
Yeah, she was like, give me that rabbit. She's been smelling Daisy's rabbit the whole time, so she was ready to go. She definitely took that one. That is definitely hers. No one's getting that away from her. So Lucy finished her first rabbit. We're gonna go ahead and give her another one. Here you go, girl. Here you go, sweetheart. There you go. Oh, there she goes. She took it so gentle. She's just like, all right, I'll take that. How cute is that? Sunrise, you want a rabbit? Maybe. Okay, so it doesn't look like Sunrise is gonna eat, and that just happens when you're feeding snakes. She actually looks like she's starting to just slightly go into blue, and sometimes when they're in that first stages of shedding, they don't wanna eat. This is just all part of it. That's why when you thaw out rodents, you always have a secondary plan, because if you thaw out 8 rabbits and you think you're gonna feed 8 snakes, oftentimes you end up feeding 5 snakes. You just have to feed some of them extra rabbits, which is completely fine. So it looks like Daisy and Lucy are gonna get some extra rabbits today. You want a rabbit, buddy? Whoa, whoa. He's a bad aimer. Oh, look at how cute that was. There you go, Ricky. Nice job, bud. And that concludes I Fed My Snakes Some Rabbits. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys don't get bored of me feeding the big snakes. Again, I love animals, so it's not like I get enjoyment out of feeding animals off per se, but snakes eat rabbits and snakes eat rats and mice, and that's the way it goes. And I think it's pretty amazing to see a big snake eat a big rabbit. I just think it's absolutely amazing. Go ahead in the comments and let me know if you guys don't like it. Let me know if you're sick of it. Let me know whatever you think about that. Alright guys, so I am going to go ahead and end the vlog here. My voice is slightly coming back. I'm starting to feel better. We have a couple days before we head out to Mexico, so we have some work to get done, but I am so excited about the future. This year is going to be absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in today. You guys mean the world to me. Your support is absolutely amazing, and I love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors before we get out of here? You know the deal. Can you smash that like button, as well as turn those post notifications on, so you know when I upload a video, which is every day, 7 days a week, at 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Remember to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.